very good evening to you all.
Keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. And a header! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, easy pickings there. Olise. That's an imaginative pass. There will be a throw-in. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Olise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Pedro Neto. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bruno Fernandes. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. France still without a single shot on target. He is through here. Now the ball's gone astray. And it's Vitinha. Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's...
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's nice. Nuno Mendes.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And this is Dembele. Mbappe. That is a great pick out. Mbappe. Mbappe is flagged offside. Diogo Dalot. Ambitious ball here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cherki is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, it's Dembele. Nicely spread. And he's in on goal. Now it's Olise. Big chance! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Neves. France have the chance to go the other way. Spread to the right. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now they can spring out of defence. This is Dembele. Stood up well to him there. Short changes him with that pass. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Passing is crisp and sharp. Olise. Olise making good progress on the right-hand side. Really fierce, close defending. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in plenty of space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he's heaved it away. Rafael Leao. João Neves. That is ended up in no man's land. Now he's got space here. And he was quick to react. Vitinha. Played out towards the right wing. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now here's the delivery. Cleared away. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao has been caught there, it's a foul. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Bruno Fernandes! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Now it's Bruno Fernandes! Big moment, massive goal! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful and that is indeed the final act. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looks across and plays it in. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's got away. Cherki, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. Not the most accurate pass. João Neves. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Conte. Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Dembele. Inacio defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. That's a little off target. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, nice touch.
Such good technique.
Quick look, then plays it in. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Portugal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's going all the way! And he thumps it clear. Looking here to chip it through. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Shot a goal! This time surely! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
France drag themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's found a way past. Mbappe! Goal, France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Attention, changement.
Portugal choosing to make the first change. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bruno Fernandes. That has not gone well. And they've got rid and reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Ramos.
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Bruno Fernandes. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. France have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5.
Changement.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Now, can they get him away? That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Ruben Neves. Chance for a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Bernardo Silva really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
À sa place, le numéro 20.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now this could be a chance. And the finish! And that really should have been that.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that was very necessary. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. We've got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Diogo Dalot. Here's Vitinha. And here's Ramos. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Conte. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Doué. France close now to seeing this one through to the end. Conte. And he cuts out the supply. Knocks it into space. Now it's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos stood his ground strongly. And it's Mendes. Ruben Neves.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That's the keeper's ball. Can he get it through? And here's Doué. A Cluj. Araujo calmly anticipates. Bernardo Silva. João Felix. And there goes the final whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Qui gêne la sortie des bus est prié de déplacer immédiatement son véhicule avant que la fourrière ne l'emporte.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it's Havertz!
It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's quick to get rid. There's the crossfield ball. Shapes! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. And now the breakaway. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Havertz. Musiala. Cross from Musiala. He leaps for it. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Schlotterbeck makes the interception. Olise. He's in a great position here. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And now they can clear their lines. Goretzka. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, a team's spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his distribution, one that always puts his teammates on a positive footing.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Looking for the run. It's Goretzka! Goal! Germany! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's Musiala. He's on it, can he get away? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Musiala is onto this. Havertz!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Musiala! That is decidedly lacking. Schlotterbeck gathers from the goal kick.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Schlotterbeck.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And Raum. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's there to clear it. Goretzka. Pavlovic. Goretzka.
Musiala really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Havertz, who does have an assist to his name. And Sané! Sané finds himself offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Cherki. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's got away. Olise. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Kimmich. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And it's Wirtz. He'll try from distance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Wirtz.
France certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Conte. Cherki. Wirtz. And it's Musiala. And Raum. It's a pretty loose pass. And they're quick to get it back. Looking here to chip it through. And it's Dembele. Pavlovic. Musiala.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Now it's Havertz. Oh, well played. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And this could be the final action of the first half.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. France finding themselves behind by just 1 goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, that's a key interception. Neuer. Tries a deft little ball. Shoots! Hernandez gets it away. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Chouameni. And it's Wirtz. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Cherki gets it clear. Now it's Wirtz. And a chance! No way through, so back it comes. And he shoots! That's another chance! And that's a good finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his move.
Oh, what has happened here? Keeper's got good distance on that.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And here's Havertz. Wirtz! It's Dembele! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Long ball upfield. Upamecano calmly anticipates. Time and again they are repelled. Nicely shaped ball. That's the keeper's ball.
Germany have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he's managed to get free. Goretzka! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Musiala. Kimmich. Hurted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Space for him to turn and look. Across it goes.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And this is Sané. Cross into the towering header. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Havertz is offering a right smile there.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Little pass back. And it's Sané. Goretzka does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Olise. Good chance here! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And back to the keeper they go. Neuer. The most accurate pass. Kimmich. It's a promising position. Conte. And the counter is on. Oh, it's Dembele. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Dembele. That's a cute ball. That's a nicely... Chucky! A real chance and a real let-off.
France certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's Dembele. Oh, nicely intercepted. Havertz. Olise. Tries to play it through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gross. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
That's a throw. Some good work on the right flank here. Olise is wide and looking to get onto this. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's intervened well there. 2 minutes to be added on. Goretzka. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. England and France, two nations with a complex sporting relationship spanning decades. And for all involved, there is added complexity. Players, colleagues, teammates at club level. But such camaraderie must be put aside for now. It is undoubtedly a stern test for both sides. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It's got all the ingredients. It is bound to be good.
Yeah, and this one I see as a game between two sides who know each other all too well, and games between the two have been generally close. While there will be quite a bit of probing and prodding, I'm expecting this to be nice and tight.
So straight into the action. And it's James. And he's in on goal. Barcola. Bellingham. And no, he's seen through all of that. That has been slung wide. England have a free kick. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that raw pace is something that always frightens defenders, and Barcola here has it in droves. He's a willing runner too, which makes him so effective against teams that like to play that high defensive line. So good luck catching him once he gets in behind.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. That is a little undercooked. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking to play him in. And this is Kane. He's looking wide. Oh, that's neat. Anderson. And it's Stones.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
He's played it long. Anderson. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cherki. Olise. He's in a great position here. Conte! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Shifted it to the flank. Cherki. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Barcola. He's picked his way through. Oh, that was vital. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. England have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Saka. He's shifting through the gears here. Anderson. That's good running with the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a really well-measured ball. Bellingham. Anderson. And it's Rice. 30 minutes gone. Saka has the space to scheme. He's got away. Looking for options for movement. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And And it's Rice. Threads one in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Olise, upright and purposeful. Olise. Very nicely done. Rice. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Kane. Bellingham running with the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Shot a goal! Chouameni
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Great vision. That's put paid to the danger. And that's a throw-in. Hernandez, Conte, and Cherki. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't...
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So neither side has yet broken through. Spread out to the left. He is through here. Cherki. Chouameni. Now Barcola. Tries to pass it through. Chance, surely! Rice. It's a promising position. Upamecano. Conte. That is Conte. Cherki. Cherki really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Saka. Anderson. Spread to the right.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Conte. Nicely weighted ball. Anderson. Gordon going after that.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Bellingham. Just about up to the hour now. James. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, easy pickings there. That's tidy. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
Tries one from range. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Le
It's
numéro
their
12,
second corner of the
le
game.
numéro 24. À leur place, le numéro 7, le numéro 20. Changement.
That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Madueke is wide and looking to get onto this. Ah, good steal, he just read it. No, it's come to nothing. That's a little off target. And he's managed to get for a chance! That's another chance! Caught offside that time. Rice. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Conte. And it's Doué. And he's running through. Distributed tidily. Aimed beyond the defence. Delivered low. Gehi deals with that comfortably. Rice. And it's James. And he cuts out the supply. James. That's a good ball out wide. And here's Eze. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He has found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's found a way through. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. It's a pretty loose pass. Olise finding himself in... Olise! His goal, and that could well be the winner.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. No way through there. Dembele.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish.
And the shot! Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, good spread. Anderson. Livramento. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, some astute defending there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Eze. Now then, the ball's come loose. Chouameni. So that's it. It is all over. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, and a chance! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say,
He's having a hit! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
That has not gone well. Chouameni, Barcola. Here's Chouameni. Cherki. And that would have been some goal.
Cherki just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Konate spots it and intercepts. Now that's well seen too. Cherki, and he's being shifted off it. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Big chance! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Conte. Chouameni. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Cristiano Ronaldo shoulders the responsibility. A formality. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. João Neves, and they can counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pedro Neto receives it in a wide position. France have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Chance to deliver. And it's claimed by the keeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Neves. And here's Rafael Leao. That is good strength. Nice interception, well timed. Conte. For Olise. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a cute ball. Rafael Leao picks it up out wide. Mignon claims it without any fuss. Conte. Quality ball. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. It's a goal kick. Hernandez. Played out to the left flank. Cherki aims beyond the defence. Gonzalo Inacio. And now the breakaway. Now it's Pedro Neto. And it's Vitinha.
Oh, really well played.
Try. Real chance! And again. Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Rafael Leao really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Vitinha. He has a look up. Pedro Neto! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Portugal with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get it?
Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here. João Neves. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Conte. Bruno Fernandes. Nice looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Cherki. And it's Conte. Cherki. And here's Barcola. That is lovely. That's it, 45 minutes up. Portugal have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Portugal are leading by one in a finely poised game. Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Portugal now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing. They're in the driving seat now.
Not the most accurate pass. It's come to nothing. Vitinha. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. Tchouaméni. Cherki. Conte. Now that looks a decent ball. And he is deftly away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tchouaméni.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Olise. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Portugal palpably stronger, better, superior. Played into space. Chouameni. Cherki is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Chouameni. Mendes calmly anticipates. Knocks it into space. And the finish!
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição. Substituição para Portugal.
And we have our very first corner.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
They've played it short.
Número 18.
Portugal are looking to go forward now.
Número 11.
Vicious ball here. Now that's well seen too. Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Great vision. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
And the shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
France certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Bruno Fernandes. That is a great pick out. He is through here. Koundé.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Neves. And that's gone loose. And here's Ramos. Shapes to shoot! It's in! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Gonzalo Ramos demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just...
Chance! Oh, Waters, and the keeper couldn't hold it. In he goes again! And yes, it's there! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
France still making a fight of this. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vitinha. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That'll be a throw-in. João Neves. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Felix is wide and looking to get onto this. Chance, surely! Oh, extraordinary.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Looking for the run. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Chouameni. Just 5 minutes left. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Ramos, and that could set him on his way. Akliush. Rabiot. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they've got a throw. Dembele. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. He has found the way through. João Neves. Now it's João Felix. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's João Felix. That's a nicely weighted shoots! That is decidedly lacking. Hernandez. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias. A proper defender. Someone who does the simple things well. Very well, in fact, and he rarely makes mistakes. A bit of a throwback to some of the defenders I played with back in the day. A good leader too.
Shapes to shoot! Barcola. Olise. That's good running with the ball. Doué. Oh, well measured. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Doué. João Neves. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Nuno Mendes. Some good work on the right flank here. Nicely shaped ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bruno Fernandes. Driving forward. For Pedro Neto. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal, Portugal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Olise. And here's Doué. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Conte. Oh, they could break here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chouameni. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Neves. He's having a pop! It's bounced back off the post. Not the most convincing of passes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Barcola. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking to play him in. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rafael Leao going after that. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Koundé gets a foot in here. Over to the right flank. Doué. And he plays one through. He's on it. Can he get away? Vitinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Bruno Fernandes strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ambitious ball here. It's Cristiano! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And needless to say, that deserved better.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
That's destined for the flank. Now it's Doué. No, not quite on the same wavelength. It's a promising position. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
And it's Neves. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. João Neves. He's gone for goal! And that's off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Rafael Leao, not the most accurate pass.
Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Bruno Fernandes. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, super ball! And he can thump it away. And it's Neves. And that was asking for too much. And that interception was most necessary. He's a sharp little ball here. Tossed somewhat off target. Vitinha. João Neves. To Bruno Fernandes. He'll try from distance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. Keeper's dealt with that.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Mbappe. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Rafael Leao. No, he's just misjudged that one. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Portugal really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Portugal looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0.
Vamos dar uma sessão calorosa aos nossos jogadores. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
So we're on the way for the second half.
Portugal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Zaire Emery. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Olise. And it's Doué. Can he get it through? João Cancelo cuts it out. Gonçalo Inácio. And it's Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Now, can they get him away? Can he get onto this? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Olise.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, super find. Olise. And this is Dembele. Olise! And there's a goal. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Doué. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great vision. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Just eases him off the ball. No, that's been intercepted. And he's intervened well there. Nuno Mendes. And it's Neves. Dembele. So what can they make of this? Looking for options for movement. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rafael Leao. Pedro Neto. Decent chance! And it's been hooked away. Dembele was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Aims beyond, and he shoots! And he scores!
Substituição para Portugal. Número
Well, the two
7.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Ramos. João Neves has created one goal already. That is a brilliant interception. Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. Chouameni, Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes. Pass is just off target.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well timed, excellent interception. Nuno Mendes. Played out to the left flank. In comes the corner.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
It's their second corner of the game. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Bernardo Silva. Hernandez defending his corner stubbornly. João Felix! So, third corner of the game. Good read, needed to be. France have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! And he thumps it clear. Oh, that's well spotted. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. That's a shade optimistic. Koundé. Ball comes in. That has been cut short. Koné. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Zaire Emery. Well, played right into his path. Well, that pass isn't the best. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Cherki.
There they go, hunting again.
No foul, says the referee. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, that was the second half.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 8.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Número 21. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's found a way past. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. And it's Kone. Zaire Emery has the space to scheme. Flashes it across. And it's been given away. That's Ruben Neves. Gonzalo Ramos. And now the breakaway. Nicely weighted ball. And that is a little undercooked. That's an imaginative pass. Great chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height, and he was able to hit it with great control as well.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. This might spell to... And Bernardo Silva! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Bernardo Silva has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Kone showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has ended up in no man's land. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Gonzalo Ramos. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's put paid to the danger. Dembele venturing down the left. Now this could be a chance. And he's got the beating of his man. Zaire Emery! Oh, big chance, and it is promptly followed by the whistle. So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be stepping? Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Opts to... Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Oh, given away. He's going for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Now it's Thuram. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. Ruben Neves. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Gonzalo Ramos. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's had a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Portugal look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done, till it's completely done.
Played out wide,
Vamos ter minuto de
Hernandez,
conversação.
and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's in on goal. And it's made its way to him. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business...
Bruno Fernandes! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
He's having a pop! And he couldn't finish.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Vitinha. Well, now here's a good... And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Vitinha. Cristiano Ronaldo. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. France are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Doué is offering a wry smile there.
And the volley. Oh, it's another chance. And another try.
France would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
He's picked his way through. Rafael Leao. Big chance, corner. Portugal have their second corner now. Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Searching pass he's played there. Mendes calmly anticipates. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And it's Doué. Now there's a fine ball. And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, nice interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that has not gone well. Vitinha. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Portugal! And there is your opener. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Referee's given a throw. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, that's the keeper's ball. João Neves. Now it's Zaire Emery. Good ball, good take. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Doué. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment. Chance for a shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. "40 minutes gone, half-time closing in, and it's Neves. Aims beyond the defence. Konate clears without hesitation. Koundé, oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ruben Dias. Doué.
Vamos ter 3 minutos no
Elise, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rafael Leao. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Now who's going to be first to this? Elise. Now it's Doué.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here. Yep, it's a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. There's no sort of quality on that. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Chance, surely! France have the chance to go the other way. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well played. And it's Bruno Fernandes. This might spell danger. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and...
Bruno Fernandes! They're up to 5 corners now. Keeper has taken decisive action. Ball's gone out of play. Bruno Fernandes making good progress. Doué. That has been slung wide. Zaire Emery going forward. Dembele in acres of space out wide. It's Dembele! Superb from Dembele!
I kind of had a feeling it was going to be him, Peter. He's one of those players who has a natural knack of reading the tide of a game, and he knew it was his time to make his mark. Sensational.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
France with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming.
Rafael Leao against the crossbar. Out for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele.
Oh, great feet, that.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
João Neves. Pedro Neto. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Cristiano Ronaldo! Strokes it back. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Neves. And he shoots! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Good ball over the top. And they've got... And he's let fly! Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Substituição para Portugal.
So we have movement on both benches.
Número 17. Número 18. Número 8.
That pass isn't the best. Just to keep an eye on.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. João Felix, and he is deftly away. Goes for a shot! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Portugal have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you...
Shot at goal! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Portugal now in a position far more desirable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Spread it left. Barcola. Cherki will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bernardo Silva. Ambitious ball here. Trincao is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Mbappe.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Great defending, strong and determined. João Cancelo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now, can he find a finish? Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Great ball, and the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. And this is Rabiot. And it's Rabiot! He's got a goal! And what a climax we have here! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Now this could be a chance. Thuram! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Thuram has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Chouameni promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a pretty loose pass. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Thuram. Cherki. Not the most accurate pass. That's that, the end. Portugal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.